Dan ternyata update Genshinnya. Bagus. Ish. Assalamualaikum kak. Waalaikumsalam Iki Gimang. Oh, udah muncul ternyata. Mampir ke CH-ku dan like videoku kak. Lah, kamu bikin channel Iki? Yang mana? Kamu bikin short doang itu mah. Itu foto siapa juga? Yang ini. Itu short doang Iki. Itu siapa anjir? Foto Sigma. Sigma siapa coba? Nggak tahu, nggak tahu. Halo, halo Bang di 19. 19 di 11 kok bisa 19 sih? Kagak ngikutin tren. Oh, trennya gitu sekarang, nggak tahu aku tuh. Tren dari mana? Dari TikTok. Kagak ngikutin tren. Iya, gak tahu anjir. Tapi banyak yang nonton. Hah? Hah? Banyak yang nonton. Oh iya dong. Iya anjir. 1800. Kocak. Itu lu upload di TikTok juga kan? Kemarin lagi sibuk relief kak. Lagi sibuk nonton ini cuy, anim. Maraton anim. V Lefta. Siapa nih Bang Karera? Iya. Lanjut quest. Gak tahu quest yang mana. Oh iya questnya. Anim apa kak? Anim lama sih. Waduh. Waduh. Anim ini apa? Sao. Sword Art Online. Tahu nggak? Tahu lah, kalian kan para wibu. Gimana nih? Minggir kau, wey. Anjing kau, kan emang anjing dia ya. Wah. Oh ini. Halo bro. Sama aku juga lagi nonton itu sekarang. Lah, apa iya? Aku nyampe di episode sampai peri-peri itu. Oh, di season 2. Season 2 kah? Yang peri-peri itu season
besok.
aku. Baksoku itu.
Ih, klub race-nya besok.
Yes, season 2. Lah, ya elah ya. Kocak Anda ini. Saya sudah terlanjur live. Gimana dong? Akhir season 1. Hari-hari Dinda. Dih. Hari-hari gitu tuh, gitu mulu anjir. Aduh. Tenan dayo. Apa tuh? Kagak tahu apa tuh artinya. Apa artinya itu? Saya sudah terlanjur sama anak orang. What? Maksud lo? Maksud Anda? Terlanjur beli sweater. Maksudnya? Terlanjur beli sweater. Sweaternya kecil. Oh, salah beli ukuran toh. BTW ini suaraku jelas nggak, guys? Karena aku inget Dinda seorang. Wah, parah lu, parah. Yang diingetnya si Dinda, bukan si Tianda. Oke, Iki. Salah di sini ya. Loh, di mana ini? Di luar kah? Kok di situ anjir? Oh, kirain di luar. Oh, kita bicara sama Amber loh. That's a long story. Halo Kak, halo Bang Arya. Specially payment, iyalah. Ya, tahu juga dia. Dinda po, gantian. Gantian po. Yuk, gamenya gak ada suara Kak. Lah, masa gak ada sih cuy? Bang, event keli bang. Belum bisa bang, masih ini apa? Masih kehalang sama ini, misi yang ini cuy. Bayang-bayang itu. Suara gamenya nggak ada kah? Guys? Suara gamenya nggak ada. Ada cuman kecil loh. Kalau gini udah ada belum? Kalau gini kegedean? Pas banget ini ada eventnya Ila gitu. Sama aja lah. Masih nggak ada kak. Gara-gara aku pakai headset apa ya? Ya udahlah, aku lepas headsetnya. Oke, kalau kayak gini udah ada belum? Kalau gini, YouTube-nya bang. Oh iya, sorry. Ini ya. Segini. Tahan dulu.
Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Oke.
Oh, heavy.
Nah, itu ada halo Kak Via, quest apa nih? Quest bayang-bayang. Ini kegedean apa udah pas apa gimana? Lagi quest ini loh, apa? Bayangan masa lalu, cuy. Dari kemarin belum kelar ini. Aku mau ambil misi clean-nya soalnya tuh. Bicara sama Eula, pas banget ya lagi ada bannernya Eula. Via apa? Via GoPay. Buset. Live bentar kah? Iya sih, bentaran aja sih kayaknya. Bentaran aja bang. Mau lanjut nonton anime bang, lagi seru bang. Pasti disuruh ngelawan Mas Ria dulu.
What are they doing here?
Patuhi.
Someone knew who was sent our patrol here?
Which?
Let's fight first and talk later.
Loh. Kok dia bisa nyerap situ sih bomnya? Kok easy banget anjir? Kenapa nih? Nonton Tensura bang, fantasi isekai. What? Dulu bang. Quest Eula nih kak. Apa ya ini quest Eula? Gak tau lah, pokoknya itu judulnya tuh bayang-bayang masa lalu. Bala bantuan musuh datang. Jampi ku. Jampi sama kelimening gue loh. Apa tadi? Nonton Tensura bang, fantasi isekai, reinkarnasi jadi slime. Hah? Apaan itu? Siapa nih? Oh, Neng Eula. Wow. Anjay, bentar. Lipernya dia sword ya, pedang. Aku kira panah loh. Aku kira arrow. Apa sih arrow? Oh, yang arrow tuh ini ya, si Ganyu. Iya, yang kita disuruh latihan itu pakai Ganyu. Anjir, salah karakter aku.
Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim.
Oke.
You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
Ini suara gamenya kegedean
Mark
nggak?
my
Sama
words.
suaraku.
Vengeance
Pas apa
will be mine.
kurang apa gimana itu?
What?
Soalnya
That's right.
baru ini sih aku
I heard the
pakai
commotion and came as
headset.
swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Suara
doesn't
geber
understand
sedikit,
what you
dikit.
mean, but thanks for your
Segini?
concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemies?
Arch enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt.
gitu.
Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Sam goreng apa, Ma?
So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
That's me.
Hyman thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now.
Oh, pamannya dia.
It's my
anjir.
uncle, all right. But
My
why do you mean
uncle.
to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
Waduh.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you see it first? Oh,
Curious. We've only just met,
Curious.
and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
that's
Correct.
right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Dah kelar.
Confused.
Masih ada
This
lanjutannya nih.
girl's all vengeance this.
Oh, gini aja nih.
Still,
Nah.
Hyman has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Let's save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes. But you needn't
semuanya
worry,
dong.
at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, There are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily
sangat
topics.
formal anjir.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no, no, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know, in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Ntar dulu. Shishi tuh dia pakai apa sih? Shishi.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
Kok dia bingung?
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Semuanya dikasih
Wow,
pembalasan
the Lawrence
anjir.
name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Oh ini Pleno.
You there, lowly toiler.
Anjir.
You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Ah, right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear,
Ribet
I've already stared at you
banget,
for quite a while.
Anjir, Eulan.
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Dikasih pembalasan dendam lagi. Bagus, Eula. Musuhmu banyak banget di monster doang. Ryan down.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. You've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here. If you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Hyman thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Hyman thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Kerja bagus. Apanya yang kerja bagus yang mirip? Makan dong. Makan. Disuruh kemana nih? Etiket. Kita ngapain? Disuruh apa? Disuruh ngancurin ini. Hehe, lemparnya salah, Kli. Kli. Oke. Nggak bisa ini, Bang. Di mana anjir pelatihannya? Disuruh ngapain? Oh ini, astaga, gak kelihatan. Eulanya di situ, anjir.
So cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Disuruh ngapain? Aduh, salah kan ultinya. Oh, tanpa melempar atau terkena damage. Gimana ceritanya? Apanya diaktifkan? Oh ini. Ya. Ulang dong ini. Apa sih? Ini. Gak boleh kena damage.
La la la.
That won't do.
Ya.
You've exposed your shortcomings.
Ulang dong.
No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Oke, start. Gak boleh kena damage, anjir.
It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient.
Oke.
Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Oke, gak boleh kena serangan yang bikin kepental. Ih, ngarahinnya susah, anjir.
That won't do. You've exposed
Tar
your
dulu.
shortcomings.
Ini harus saja monster
No need to
juga
worry.
kan?
Head back to the starting point and try again.
Ish. Hah? Gak tahu. Gak belas. Pisan deh koyoke. Tak makan. Iya, nek aku bauti. Yo sekalian.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember,
Oke. Freeze. The frame drop. Aduh, cepet. Oke. Vianda, ih kan.
you've exposed your
Yakin
shortcomings.
bentaran. Yakin.
No
Apa
need
sih
to
tadi
worry.
kena
Head back to the
gelembungnya ya?
starting point and try
Ih,
again.
susah banget ini misinya anjir.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember,
Oke. Ngarahin aimnya si Kli ini susah anjir. Dia udah aku arahin kemana malah kemana gitu. Awas
that won't
ya.
do. You've
Gak bisa
exposed your
digerakin.
shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Capek anjir nih misinya, kocak.
It'll be difficult at
Harus
first,
pakai-
but the key is to remain patient. Remember,
Ini apa ya? Noel.
Oh, how exciting!
Astaga. Gitu loh. Aku harus ambil checkpoint di situ. Kalau kata sepuh skill isu. Ya, wicit kalian. Ah!
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Ntar lah cuy, bingung aku tuh.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the
Berapa
starting
kali
point
nih
and try
sumpah
again.
lo. Ajim lah. Ulah lu, sumpah. Ribet amat hidup lu anjir.
It'll be difficult, remember.
Padahal tinggal lewatin aja, nggak usah dihajar. Iya kah? Yang benar.
That won't do.
Kena apinya dong, nggak bisa.
No need to worry. Head back to the starting
Sialan.
point and try again. It'll be difficult, remember.
Asal nggak kena damage. Oh.
La la la.
Udah. Damage jatuh boleh gak sih? Gini dilewatin aja. Lewatin aja lama. Oke, ini bisa lewat pinggir gak? Oke, bisa. Oke. Wait! Kabur. Ya. Ini nggak bisa tuh. Oh bisa. Nah.
Not bad.
Itu dong
A lot
dari
better than I
tadi.
had
Astaga.
anticipated at least.
Kocak skill isu.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Good
Aku
thing
kan
we
harus
didn't get
lawan musuhnya
stuck.
dulu aja baru bisa dapat. Astaga, baru bisa dapat checkpointnya gitu.
Don't flatter
gitu aja.
yourselves. We've only
Pembodohannya
just
tidak ada
begun.
akhir aja sumpah.
This scenario was relatively simple. In the face
Cukup
of a real
mudah,
battle,
mata
one would
kau,
seldom have a
cukup
chance
mudah.
to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract
Parah
nearby
nggak disapa.
monsters.
Oh ya udah, halo
True
Bang Fatah
elegance
Budul.
is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make
Ini
decisions
udah aku
in the heat
sapa
of
loh,
battle.
kecewa berat astaga.
My
Halo Bang
family
Fatah
set only the
Budul,
highest
sudah
expectations for
kan?
me, even as a child.
Iya kan
Let's
manis.
proceed, shall we?
Iya ganteng. Bang Eliza ganteng.
La la la.
Bang Eliza nih cewek tapi ganteng dia.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead.
Oh ini nggak boleh
activate it.
kena damage ya.
But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Nggak boleh kena damage juga kayak ini. Wih, dia cewek. Nggak tahu, tanya aja. Tanya aja sendiri.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Jangan gitu. Jangan deket-deket.
Da, da, da.
Cewek kah? Kalau cewek kah? Nggak tahu. Mungkin dia cewek kah? Itu kalah kah? Nggak boleh kah? Nggak boleh kena damage kah?
You failed this time.
Ah,
Shame.
kan nggak boleh kena gelembung anjir.
Not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Let's try again. Oke. Nggak boleh kena freeze.
Someone needs
Oke.
assistance. Steady as.
Wait, hear me.
Ribet banget sumpah anjir. Nggak boleh kena freeze. Wih, awas. Oke, super easy. Iya, mana pinjam dulu karakter zombinya.
You failed
Yeah.
this time. What a shame.
Kenapa bisa ke freeze sih
Not
anjir?
to worry. It's just training after all.
Oke, try
Let's
again,
try again.
Let's try again.
You failed this time.
Anjir,
What a shame.
bodoh lah,
Not to
emosi
worry.
aku.
It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Emosi aku sumpah nggak bisa lari. Kli. Come on, Kli.
You failed this time. What a shame.
Kenapa sih? Soalnya jangkauannya Kli deket banget dia. Butuh energi. Iya, mangan aku. Butuh energi. Mana energi? Frustasi. Frustasi parah aku nih. Parah.
Not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Kabur Vianda. Ini airnya dulu yang harus dikelarin. Anjir, deket dulu dia. Gak boleh kena gelembung. Oke, nice shot.
Leave it all to me.
Wow. Ini yang susah. Waduh. Kampret habis. Wajir kau ya. Gak boleh kelempar.
Let's spark things up a little.
Oke, nice. Akhirnya.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like
Emang
Paimon
gak perlu
said,
anjir.
adventuring is our
Kapan
specialty.
ML? Kapan-kapan deh,
So,
kapan-kapan.
that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
Anjir, tidak ada kemajuannya.
What?
Iya
Paimon
sih.
is also part of
Paimon
our
kan
training?
gak pernah ikut
Yes,
war
of
dia.
course.
Ngumpet
You were
terus dia.
frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all.
Bodo amat
Did you
bang,
even
lagi
listen to
war
anything I
mentingin
was trying to
elegan.
teach you?
Buat apa coba?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold here.
Emangnya
Besides,
FF
Paimon was paying
berperang dengan
attention to the
gaya anjir.
Traveler.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions, a cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it?
Apa itu?
Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk.
Warm
Didn't you
milk?
just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Warm milk.
Oh, thank you.
Kan ayang aku harus elegan, begitu pula di
Planning on the whole vengeance thing?
begitu.
If I
pula di
wasn't,
kamar-
then why would I
kamar,
care about you
kamar,
being
kamar,
cold?
kamu.
If you turned into a Paimon
maksudnya
popsicle,
apa?
that would ruin my plans for vengeance now,
Ya, ayang
wouldn't it?
lu mah kebanyakan
So, dear
apa
friend,
sih?
Don't die
kebanyakan
on me
gaya
up
anjir,
here.
ribet anjir.
Paimon knew something
Astaga,
was
naga
off.
dragon.
All in the name of
Kebanyakan
vengeance.
gaya,
No
mendingan
need
si
to thank
Kli
me.
tuh bocil
Now
barbar
then,
ya kan, daripada
given
si
that your training is
Eula anjir,
complete,
apaan coba.
it's time we return to Mondstadt.
Dia mau
Our last step will be preparing a
mau war
cordial
apa
gift to
mau
present to
mana,
my
mau
uncle when you
pesta
meet
gitu,
him.
harus elegan.
I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Gitu, nggak mau buatannya itu ganyu aja, ganyu organik kan ganyunya. Organik. Iya serah kau. Kemana nih? Hah? Loh, wes mulai dah. Jam berapa ini? Saya 10 menit lagi. Waduh, ganyu. Iyalah, ganyu lah. Tunggu aku.
La la la.
Hampir nih pasti kalau ngajak ketemu di sini anjir, di tempat makan. Ya, masa udahan. Ya kan aku bilang bentaran juga ya kan.
Oh, hey Eula. I see you've met the honorary
Hey,
knight.
Yula.
We meet again, Amber.
Amber, pinjam
These are just
bandonya dong.
Bentaran and
Lucu
tea
banget
these days.
bandonya.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together.
Ed Danira
Come,
Sorpe
take a
mabar.
seat.
Tuh diajakin
We can
mabar tuh
discuss
sama
my
Bang Kata
uncle's gift while we
Budus.
eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes
Gebrat
Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that
Satisfying.
Amber ordered?
Gak jadi. Hah?
No,
Kenapa
she
gak
didn't
jadi?
order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this
Kan
transgression
ribet
will not go
banget
unnoticed.
si Eula tuh.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say
Yo,
something
Ambek,
nice.
dari mana Anda, Geh?
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
The food is getting cold. Bu negara manggil bentar tadi. Walah.
I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish
Lama
from
banget
Sarah.
anjir story-nya.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Kelar. 3 menit lagi. 3 menit lagi. Bisa.
Here,
Apa
the
tuh?
gabratinous Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. Be
Sauerkraut.
sure to eat it while
Susah
it's
banget
hot.
menunya.
Otherwise, the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for
Hello?
herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
Halo.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite
Yeah.
an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa. So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Oke sih, ini kayaknya udahan dulu deh. Lanjut besok lagi lah. Dailynya nanti aja kalau offline. Oke, thank you yang udah nonton dari awal sampai akhir. Thank you yang udah nemenin main juga. Kita udahan dulu live streaming kali ini. Sampai ketemu di live stream selanjutnya. Bye bye.